Selection Sunday is here, which means Sports Illustrated is inching closer to locking in a final projected men's NCAA tournament bracket. But first there's some business to still be taken care of. The big story coming into Saturday was conference tournament surges by Texas A&M and Virginia Tech, which gave each team life in its bubble hopes. That continued with a pair of convincing wins, as the Hokies officially punched their ticket with a win over Duke and Texas A&M moved into the projected field with a dominant semifinal win over Arkansas. Virginia Tech climbs all the way to our last number 9 seed. Now that it's automatically in the field, its metrics mean it will top a lot of other bubble teams for seeding. The casualties of these bid thieves are teams like Xavier and Oklahoma, which had waffled in and out of the projected field throughout the last few days. At number 30 in KenPom, the Sooners would be one of the higher-ranked teams to miss the cut in recent memory, but an ugly overall win-loss record combined with a 10-14 record in quad 1+2 games is enough to have OU just on the outside looking in. The other primary storyline from Saturday was the top 2 seed lines sorting themselves out with conference tournament semifinals and finals. Arizona and Kansas each moved up a spot on the seed list, to No. 2 and number 3 overall, respectively, after winning their conference tournaments, jumping Baylor in the process. The practical impact of that is that Arizona gets to play in San Antonio for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 rather than Chicago, and Baylor heads to Philadelphia instead of San Antonio or Chicago. Kentucky's case for a number 1 ended, at least in my eyes, with Saturday's loss to Tennessee, which helped solidify the Vols on the number 2 line themselves. Meanwhile, Villanova beating Creighton in the Big East final combined with Duke's loss to Virginia Tech makes the Wildcats the clear choice over the Blue Devils for a No. 2 seed. What Sunday's championship games mean: 12 p.m. ET, Princeton vs Yale. This one's for the Ivy League crown but has minimal implications beyond that. Princeton is in SI's field as a number 13 seed, while Yale would likely be a number 15 or number 16 if it can pull the upset. 1 p.m. ET, Texas A&M vs Tennessee. Texas A&M will likely be in SI's projected field regardless of the result in the SEC title game because of the Aggies' miraculous run this week, but winning it would guarantee that TAMU avoids the first 4 in Dayton and avoids a nervous watch party when the field is Meanwhile, a Tennessee win would lock in the Vols on the number 2 line, a spot they'd only be at risk of relinquishing with a loss and a Purdue win. 1 p.m. ET, Davidson vs Richmond. This is a bid-stealer situation. Davidson will be in the field regardless of what happens in this one, but Richmond's only path to the big dance is a win.